everybody, and welcome to Garden Style. Okay, so I'm about to take you on a little trip here as far as what I have done to overseed an old lawn. Finally getting this done, even though it's the month of July, just means I got to babysit the sprinkler morning, noon, and night to make sure that it stays wet, because that is actually the ticket to getting your grass seed to come up and stay very healthy and grow for you throughout the hot summer months. So what I have done so far is I went and purchased a really awesome fish composted soil, and I wanted to use the soil not only because I had the overseeding that I needed to do in my lawn, but I also used it in my veggie bed. I'm all about fish compost just due to the fact that it's super high in nitrogen and as well as other nutrients. That's really going to get your grass seed going. Not only will it help it to produce its roots, but it'll also help it produce its blades and take in the sunshine so that it spreads quickly to give yourself a fabulous new luscious lawn. Now, rather than going through all the trouble of tearing out the old lawn, I am actually overseeding the one that I currently have. So what I did was I went through and I pulled and got rid of all the old weeds that were in it first. Then I went through and laid a layer, a real thin layer of the fish compost right on top of the old grass that I already have, just to the point where just a few blades are sticking up, as well as leveling it out. I had a few divots and holes in the old lawn because it had been here for so long, so that helped to fill in the holes and just kind of helped to level out the area before I go and reseed. So I'm going to show you the area before I put the seed down that I have already covered in the compost. And then I will go back and show you how I go about reseeding it using a seed spreader. And then I'm going to just rake it in and give it a real good, thorough, deep watering. Being the sun is shining today, it's probably going to hit 75, 80. And the ticket after that is just to be patient, wait a couple of weeks, and watch the baby grasses start to come through. And then at that point, I just make sure that it stays damp and well watered throughout the summer until the fall rains come, and by then it should be full and luscious. So I'm really excited to show you the steps that I'm going through here to let you know that yes, the best time to put in a new lawn is the early spring, and even better time to put in a new lawn is in the late fall. But I am going to do it in the middle of the summer because it just always seems to be when I have the most time. And at this point, we had such torrential rains during the spring, they probably would have just washed all the seed away anyway. I have done this before. I have had huge success with it. I'll show you a lawn that I have done this with before in the past, just to show you that it can be done and it's super easy. And that's what I'm about. I'm all about getting a lawn started and doing it super easy. Alright, so I'm going to quit chattering here and just show you the process that I have gone through. So here we go. Alright, you guys, so all done raking in the seed, and just wanted to let you know several reasons for why I reseed the grass this way. Number one, it's quick and easy. Number two, if you don't have a whole lot of money to spend, this is a real inexpensive way to do it. I have approximately 500 to 600 square feet out here that I was reseeding today, so that takes about a 5-6 pound bag of seed. This happens to be bulk seed that I purchased at the nursery. It's the best kind to get. Highly recommend, if you're going to buy seed, don't go to your local Home Depot or Lowe's. Go to your local nursery, because they actually carry the native grasses that will do the best in your particular area, and I've always had the best luck with that. This particular grass mixture that I used is actually a perennial ryegrass along with fescue that's mixed in with it. So it's good to have a blend and a mix. What else can I tell you? I raked it in just due to the fact we do have birds here and I don't want the birds eating the seed. However, I've never really had a real issue with that. The primary reason I raked it in is due to the fact that the seed's got to make contact with the soil, and it does need to be semi-covered in order for it to come up. A lot of folks forget that step and wonder why their seed isn't coming up. And then, as you can hear, I've got the sprinkler running, and I'm going to give it a real deep soak tonight as well as in the morning, so it can actually make it through the day tomorrow while I'm at work without water. And now I will show you my backyard and what that grass looks like, which underwent the same kind of strategy that I used on this lawn out here in the front. All right, here we go. Okay, so as you can see, I have a green, lush lawn. Is it absolutely perfect without weeds? No, but I'm not after a perfect lawn either. But it's definitely green and it's very thick and very lush, and you guys can get the same kind of effect by reseeding with my method. All right, you guys, hopefully that teaches you a little bit about reseeding a lawn, and I hope to see you next week. Bye for now.